Hey guys, Papa Pete back in today. Another pickup video. I was recently down in Halifax for a trip and I picked up a couple things on my way. Believe it or not, I actually got an Xbox game in the wild, which is pretty rare for me lately. Most have been coming on eBay. But yeah, got one in the wild. Picked up a couple things from my NES collection from a buddy of mine, a marketplace who lives between here and Halifax. And I also got a box from Steve Jones from the Steve Jones Box Company that I can't wait to open. So stick around. Coco and I'll be right back to show you what we got.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
After the video, don't forget to check out IntellivisionCollector.com for all your Intellivision needs. That's IntellivisionCollector.com. Alright guys, let's start this one off with a craft beer, like always. And like I said, I was down in Halifax the other day, so I had to pick up some beer from some of my favorite breweries down there. And this is no exception. What I picked up is something different I've never seen before from Nine Locks Brewing. I'm always talking about Nine Locks right here with the sayings in the glass. I say it every time. Education is important, but beer is importanter. So perfect. Well, what I have is a Trail Duster American Pale Ale. And it is 5.5%. So pretty strong for a pale ale, really. Let's crack her open and try it out. Nine Locks, of course, is in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Lots of great beer. I've drank so many of their beer over the last few years in my videos, and this one, and you know, it's not very often I see one that I've never seen before. So this must be a fairly new one, I guess, or one I've just missed. But what a nice color this has. Nice golden color. Of course, in my big Nine Locks glass, that'll hold the whole thing, no problem. Got a nice hue to it. Nice head as well. Let's try it out. Very standard pale ale. I'm always pretty happy with Nine Locks beers. I love their Dirty Blonde. I love their Watermelon Dirty Blonde and other flavored beers that they have as well, like in the style of blondes. I love their beer called Frig Off as well, one of my all-time favorites. So, do I like Trail Duster as well as those? Probably not, but I'm very happy to have tried it, and I fully recommend that if you get the opportunity, you should try it too. Cheers. All right, Coco's pretty anxious here to get to the pickup, so let's get right to them. The first things that I picked up are for my NES collection, and I got these two games from Chuck. And Chuck is a buddy of mine I met online who I've bought several games from over the years. Stuff for my Xbox collection. I think I picked up some Atari games from him. And in this case, he was selling two NES games, and I was driving up through St. John, New Brunswick, so I said, let's meet, I'll pick them up. Now, I actually already had one of these games, but didn't have the other. And the one that I got that I did have was Yoshi. Got these for a really good price. Chuck's position was, he says, I'm going to sell them at a price where there's no dickering. People will say, yeah, that's a good price and want to give me that, and I'm happy to accept it. So I like the way he sells his games. It's a really good, really good means of doing it. Now, Yoshi's a pretty good game. I've had this one before, like I said, the introduction of Yoshi, right? But the one that I didn't have, similar line, was Yoshi's Cookie. Puzzle game, sort of along the lines of a Dr. Mario stuff, that style of puzzle-like game. Really interesting. I gotta tell you, I am not a big puzzle game fan. I did like Dr. Mario back in the day. Tetris is okay. Everybody loves Tetris. But I've never actually played Yoshi's Cookie, so I'm anxious to do so now that I have it. I mean, I always could have on emulation or whatever, but that's really cool to finally add that one to my collection. Not an expensive game by any stretch of the imagination, but still, it's sort of one of these staple Nintendo, Nintendo first-party games that's really great to add. So, anyway, thank you, Chuck. As always, I'm always watching for your stuff on Facebook, and really happy to have picked these up from you. Thanks again. And next up, I get into Halifax actually on Saturday afternoon, and I had about 2 or 3 hours to kill. I was going to see Video Games Live, and it was a great show. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it was just fantastic. Met up with Tommy, and we had a really good visit. And yeah, just I had seen concerts on Tubi before. I had seen concerts other places. What else? They're on YouTube. You can get a concert on YouTube. I've seen the PBS documentary that was about video games live, but it's still different to be able to see the actual show yourself. And I really sincerely enjoyed this show. But I got there, I had a couple hours to kill before I went, and 64-bit actually met me, and we went to the concert together. But like I said, a couple hours to kill, so I went out for a walk. I was going to get something to eat, and I ended up walking down the street going, I'm going down to the deck box. I've bought lots of games over the years at the deck box. It's one of the places I often stop. But to be quite honest, I'm not finding very many games in the wild anymore, because I can walk up to a shelf full of 200 games. Got it. Never do I see a need it. Well, I'm glad I went down, because this time I did get a need it. And I picked up a copy of WTA Tour Tennis. Not at all an expensive game, but I had never seen it. Absolutely beautiful. I don't even know who that is on the cover. I should know too, actually, but beautiful manual. And that's the other thing. When I do see a game, most times I open it up and there's no manual. This has a great condition manual. Disc looks good. I've actually cleaned up the case a little bit already. It had a couple stickers on it. Got it for like $5, right? It lists for 8 or 9. And yeah, $5 Canadian I picked this up for. So how do you beat that, right? Now I'm down to 13 games. I could play around with it a little bit, because I think on my list I have the karaoke game with the microphone is on my list, where I actually already have the one that's just the disc version. Do I really need that? No, that would take it down to 12. You get your Mortal Kombat Deceptions, the 4 different character versions. I can't name them right off. I don't have those on my list, because it's 4 of the same game in special edition versions. I've just got the main one. I could add those to my list and have a few more to get. Maybe I will someday, but not yet. So really, when you're looking at a list of 900 games and you're down to the final 13, 900 plus, I guess probably, you're down to the final 13. That's pretty low. I'm getting there, and to walk into the deck box and find WTA Tour Tennis right there. And that was absolutely awesome. So anyway, really happy to add that one. So I received a message the other day from Steve Jones that he said to me, he says, watch your mail. You got a parcel coming to you, a package. Sending you something I watched in a video I know that you need. And it'll be there in a few days. So the one day late last week, I was away all weekend, so I couldn't open it up, couldn't record my video. So I'm really anxious to do this. One day last week, I opened up the mailbox and there it was. So here we go. Here's a box. It's pretty heavy too. He said something that I needed. I don't know what the blazes it was, but let's take a look. Oh, I recognize this box too. This box looks like the kind that Intellivision Collector uses to send us things in. So they're great boxes for sending television games, obviously. That's why I use them. But just beautiful. Real careful here with my knife. All right, we're open. Let's take a look. Holy cow. And what do we have? Oh, look what's right on top here. Yes, this is something that I need. We talked about. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, there's more in there too. Oh, it's even in a nice wrapper right there. A nice plastic protector. And this is a copy of Vectron, and it's the European edition. Remember, not long ago, I picked up a couple of them from Psycho Stormtrooper, right? I picked up another copy of Burger Time, and what was the other one? Where is that game? It was, oh my word, Mission X is what I got from him. So now I've got a copy of Vectron. Steve sent me a copy of Vectron. That is awesome. All I need now is Shark, the last one in that set that I need, because Seymour already gave me a Burger Time long ago. I picked up a Burger Time in that auction from, stop rubbing the microphone there, Coco. Picked up a copy of Burger Time in the auction from Psycho Stormtrooper. And now, wow, Vectron. Not a lot of people like this game. I think, what is it? There's 3 or 4 people. It's Steve Orth, Paul, and Paul Nurmanen, and myself might be the only people who love playing this game. Check out my videos as well. I've got some videos of me playing the regular game. And I've also got that one where I play through the entire thing using the hacked version that Michael Hayes made when I asked him for it. I asked him if there was a way that he could do that. He said, I think I can do that. So I got a video where I play through all 99 levels. Yes, it's a hack version, of course, but it's the only way humanly possible to play through all 99 levels and see the end of this game right here. But anyway, that is absolutely beautiful. I love these European versions. I only have one left to get. That's Shark. So thank you very much, Steve. Let's take a look at the rest of the stuff in the box, see what's in there. More shrink wrap. I see another game here. 2 more games. Holy cow, what do we got? Look at this. Look at this. Open up. I have heard of these games. I can't get them out of the shrink wrap here. There we go. I've heard of these games, but I don't know that I've played them. We got a copy of Meteors right there, which if you don't know what Meteors are, it's a homebrew Asteroids clone, right? Originally, when Astro Smash was being made, it was going to be made as Meteors. And I think they fine-tuned it quite a bit and put it out in its own homebrew. I'm not sure if this is from Intellivision Revolution as well, so that is absolutely awesome. And the other one here is a copy of another game I haven't played very much, Laser Sharks. And this is Laser Sharks. Looks like it's like a version of Laser Blast, only with sharks and spaceships. That is so cool. Is this also by Intellivision Revolution on there? I don't know. Intellivision Revolution right on it. So that is so cool. 2 homebrews that I did not have. Thank you so much, Steve. That is friggin' awesome. So, man, that doesn't get any better than that, does it? European copy of Vectron. 3 out of 4 of my collection now. And 2 homebrews I didn't have. Laser Sharks and Meteors. So happy to have them. And thank you so much, Steve, for sending them to me. I really appreciate it like you don't imagine. Well, guys, that's it for this pickup video. NES games. One's a double, but I didn't have Yoshi's Cookie. I got one more game for my Xbox collection. And what absolutely amazing gifts from Steve Jones, Steve Jones Box Company. Make sure you check out his great work, some of the box designs that he makes. He does so many of the boxes for all the different publishers of Intellivision homebrew games right now. The vast majority are his work right at the moment. He sells a lot of boxes and such at conventions and such too. So make sure you check those out. All those Sears boxes were from him. Wow, what an amazing bunch of stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today. I'm just really thrilled with what an amazing present, right? Thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, because it really does help the channel. And we will see you in the next pickup video, because like we always say, Coco, there's probably going to be another pickup video. You take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the
Hey, it's Steve Jones from the Steve Jones Box Company. You're watching Papa Pete, the old ass gamer.